Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. I'm CWX, and today we are playing Chasm, the 2018 procedurally generated Metroidvania. I'm going to be trying to speedrun this game. So the speedrun category most people use is random seed. So I'm gonna randomize the seed in easy mode and using the thief class. I'm gonna be playing on my Super Famicom pad. I've kind of gone back and forth between Super Famicom pad and Pro Controller in wired mode. Wired mode would give me peace of mind, but I just prefer the Super Famicom pad's D-pad. It doesn't have the wings, so I do start to get some hand fatigue. So the way you start the timer on this game is you actually start and then back out. And then go back in, because I think in the early versions of the game, especially on Steam, it could vary pretty wildly when it was building the world there in that step that you just saw. So I'll start the timer here in a second. First, I'm just going to double check everything with my stream is up and running. Looks to be good. I'll show real quick. This is the playlist we're listening to from VIE Beats, 3 hours of rare, smooth 90s hip-hop instrumentals. Ultimum boom bop beats. So not my music. Giving credit where credit is due. We got our timer set. Looks like everything is good to go. I did just try out arcade mode, which is kind of cool. Might try and do that some more. I wonder how deep it goes, because I only went to the catacombs, but it seems like you can go all the way to each area of the game in arcade mode. Which seemed pretty cool, but alright, let's get into it. Hopefully everything looks good to start. Cool. Alright, ideally we get sub 2 in this first area. So jump off, go all the way right. I don't think I've ever landed on that platform holding all the way right there, so I think that's the best way to do it. I think jumping slows you down. There might be a little bit of landing lag, so I think my fastest routes through here have been with minimal jumping. And if we can get through this guy, quickly, because if you just keep mashing through their words, he'll talk to you again, and then that's a tricky part where you can save some time. I think we're doing pretty dang good. So this could be my run. Sub 130 is the goal, because technically our time from yesterday would beat at least one person on the leaderboard. But let's try and beat 2. I think 130 is doable. Okay. Oh. So it split 2-1 there, but I think we were at like 156. That felt like maybe my personal record for the camp. I clicked off my splitter on accident. Alright. I'm hoping this is a warp scroll seed. So we got the key. I'm not sure if I said in this video yet, but the thief mode starts you out with the knife. Which is nice. And then if you backstab, you get auto crits. Your movement speed is also boosted slightly. So in the world record, Chaos Legion doesn't use any money. I'm actually, in my run, going to be unlocking the Baker, or trying to at least. So I need some money. The gemstones don't matter though. I've experimented unlocking Narnia, the spell lady. Because I thought maybe the magic knife could help speed some things up. Maybe poking some of the bats in the temple. And maybe increasing damage output on some of the later bosses. But honestly, I think just having better movement speed and tanking some hits is the quickest way than trying to find Narnia and spend the time going through her menus in the town. The Baker is pretty quick because you walk by her basically on the way after a warp scroll anyway. So we did make up a little bit of time there, I think, if you take the difference between the extra on the first area, because I didn't split correctly. But we're off to a decent start here. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. We can just remember to do all the things we're supposed to. We need to get the gate. We need to remember to get the gate right before dropping down to Bone Devil. And we need to make sure we figure out the correct path through the gardens and stay on the lower path. You need to just keep going down and lower left and make sure you don't get routed up on accident. That's what happened to us last time. So we're doing pretty good here. That was a tricky sequence. Maybe if I had been perfect there, I could have. We got some pot pie. There's pie and there's pot pie in this game. We kill all these guys because they all have drops we kind of want. This guy has the bandana. The other guy has the carrots. I think those jellies have, what is it? It's the bandana and the pot pie, I think, right? Alright, let's get this guy over here. First try, how about it? Nice. Or just like getting onto that ledge is so tough. It's so tough. I think I could have had better fast fall there. So always left out of this elevator. We don't kill them. These guys have carrots. Alright, I don't care about that bat. I'm just gonna go up and to the left here. I think that's the way. Pretty sure if you see this room, you're on the right path. We don't get that gate. That gate is pointless. We will try and get this chest. We got pot pie, that's good. Then we go right here. Not sure if I did that exact fastest. So these guys we kill too. Gotta watch our HP here. I think we go up. I think there's some more of those blue slimes we're gonna have to kill, so that's gonna be our biggest risk of damage, like I said. I think we go up. Does this look right? I don't know. I think this is right. Don't guard that ledge. Thank you. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I don't know if we can beat 1346 here. I don't know how long Wendigo takes, but we never got a bandana, so, or any leather bracer. So we'll play safe. We're doing 12 per hit, huh? Oh my god. That was just unfortunate. I was too close. I knew that. Alright, we can do this. I'm going to move the mic for a second. Come on. Okay. Alright, we're still ahead of pace. That was good. What was that, second try? I felt confident. I feel like my mental state is in a good place. We would love to get some drops. We got no equipment. We got no equipment in the mines. Because there's a chance at a leather bracer or leather something down there too. I forget who drops it. Luck scroll, that's pretty good. We need a warp scroll though. Definitely, like, it is so critical. And we can get a baseline of what a non-warp scroll run is like, but oh my god. So we're not going to get that warp. We don't want that warp. Not necessary. Alright, we got to kind of watch our HP here because I think it is a while before we can get to a save. I don't know what our experience is looking like right now. I think that way maybe had some breakable pots that could have had a warp scroll. We have 18 health. I forget what our HP was looking like. We're close. Maybe the fly. I think we can get through the fly. We can take a hit or two. We'll see. I don't even know if we have that much food. Thank God. I don't think the bone whip helps us that much. get some HP. Okay, so there's that room. So we got to remember to get the warp coming up here. Which is right here. Yep, okay. We'll get this now. And this is to the right. Then I think we go left here. Yeah. There's the Bone Devil. Wow. Oh my goodness. I've never had that much trouble with Bone Devil. Where are we even saved? Is it way back? I think we just have to trash the run. It's before Wendigo. Yeah. Alright. That sucks. That super sucks. Yeah, something was different that time. I was going quicker, but I think I killed a little less enemies, and usually I think maybe coming into that I had better HP. I don't know, or I had like the bandana or a bracer drop. So let's see here. I think I'm good to go. Because I think it goes pretty quickly from Bone Devil, but yeah, we just can't have a run where we die. Okay, I'm already just gonna restart that. It says it's 7 minutes from Bone Devil to Bone Worm, but that's disappointing. We had a pretty good run going. We were ahead of splits, even with 1 death on Wendigo. See, you can hit that platform. Good to know. So you gotta hit it just right if you're holding all the way right. So I'm guessing we'll be 201. Just based on that first room. Depending on how good we can do this guy. That was a little slow. Yeah, 157's our best time, but anything under 2 we'll take. I mean, there's so many other places, just like having to redo platform sections. This might be my fastest cave troll yet. But I also don't recognize that room. Plus 32 there. I think just because of the seed. We do have a warp scroll. Let's go. Oops. I'm committing to this run right now because we have a warp scroll. But that cave, I thought that cave troll section was quick, but I think the room layout just was a little bit longer. And it's weird because I should have been backstabbing those guys in one hit. See here. Okay. There's normally nothing ever good in that crate. Maybe like, I don't even know if I can remember. I might stop going for it, honestly. I do want to see if I can get a bandana. Feeling this. What the heck? We would love some equipment. Alright, this stupid guy. I hate that guy. I'm gonna go heal. This is stupid. Cause that stupid troll. He's a troll. Die, troll. I'll feel so much happier if we can get just a piece of gear. Interesting. You went down there. Sometimes you go up. Okay. Then here... It's nice to get food out of that. Give me the leather. It's weird that those guys drop leather. Oops. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Huh. What was in that other room then? So we're already at the Wendigo time. We're gonna level up. Oh wait, no, there's not even that much. All right. We do have a warp scroll though, so that's our saving grace. I really don't feel like I played badly, so I can feel good about it. We got Wendigo first try. Maybe we should safety save before Bone Devil. Last time's got me salty. Or maybe kill more zombies. It's too slow. Summon scroll and flower bag. Man, getting like a bandana is so critical because we're just not doing enough damage here. Or one of those leather. Yeah, so we just had to do that. Oh my god. It's because we didn't equip Wendigo's thing. I'm tilted. I'm tilted. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving, but I knew something was up there. That just feels bad. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I'm not going to be happy with this run. There were other bits I could have let pass and I could have lived with this run probably, but now this is just like forever tainted. There's just like critical things you have to remember. Equip the bone thing after fighting Wendigo. There's just so few equipment transitions, but that's one of them. Yeah, you see what it is. You see what's going on. If I can't get to Bone Worm without making a mistake on this one, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm actually just gonna take a second and make sure I am good to go here. Okay, there's a few things I just want to verbally call out to myself before starting this run. Equip Wendigo Claw, equip the Bone Armor. After Trell, go down first. Make sure to get the gate before Bone Devil. Don't die. There's some other things I want to tell myself to remember. Remember to split. Some other routing things that are situational. When going up to the Dire Wasp, go left first, and then I think it's another left. It's left, left, right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's left, left, right. Left, left, right. Don't use food items until you know you need to. Trying to think what else. Those are the main things. And then remember the sequence in the temple. I think first gate, you go to the one just above the warp area. And then the one above that, which you have to go up and around, and then the one at the top right, I'm pretty sure is the sequence. Oops. I completely forgot to split. But I think we did pretty good. So remember to equip the knife here. So we're doing actually pretty good. We'll see what my cave troll split is. It'll be fast because I was late on the other one. That was dumb. Come on, bandana. We hate seeing ingots. Oh boy, come on. So it said that's slow too. Or it's overall because of the... Well... I don't know. I don't know why that is slow. But to me, this is a serviceable run so far. I think it's just because of bad platforming, I guess. Unoptimized. But to me, those were minor mistakes. This stupid troll. See, he's guarding that ledge. What are you supposed to do? Warp scroll, warp scroll, warp scroll. It happened. This is so dumb. I hate this guy so much. Oh my goodness. I hate that guy so much. Ah, he's such a troll. Ah, man. I'm gonna have to save here. It's so stupid. Oh my god. At least we have the warp scroll, but like... Oh, man. I feel like the runs where I just speed up there and just go for it. I think first try, or just... I don't know, because... There's gotta be a way to like control him like a Pac-Man ghost. Alright, left. Ah, you stupid troll. I hate you. Give me your carrot. No carrot for you. Yeah, we lost like almost a minute probably with that stupid friggin' troll. Is Basden in the room after this? I kind of forget. I hope I can kill some more trolls here, stupid ass guys. There's one, but... doesn't look like we're gonna get to kill him. So that is the quickest way down from there. I had no landing lag. I would love it if we could get a leather bracer, a bandana. I think there's like leather armor too. Ooh, that was spicy. Okay, here, I think we want you. Not ingots, not ingots. Carrots, yes. Okay, we can definitely be ahead of pace here. Ugh. I got excited. Okay. Just cool, calm, collected. Playing it safe. We did have like a minute up there. We do have a warp scroll, so I'm gonna commit to this. I don't know why. I've never had trouble with Wendigo like this. Okay, once I see the eyes, I'm gonna go as far away as I can. That was frustrating. We did get by the skin of our teeth the ceiling cycle, so I'm happy with that, but it should have never got to that point. We just need a run where we get at least one of the 3 pieces of equipment. The bandana, the leather bracer, or like the leather, the other leather thing. And let's remember to equip the thing. Okay. Alright, 2 warp scrolls. Now give me a luck scroll. Alright, we're 83 seconds behind. We can make up 83 seconds with 2 warp scrolls and just better play. Hopefully we get bone worm first try and maybe just not mess up like that. God. Wow. I've never had that before. I don't even know if I have any food. There is a warp right there, but I'm not gonna go for it. I'm trying to go fast. Nope. That's how you can cancel landing lag, is jumping onto a ledge. I have to do it. Because I know there's bullshit that happens like that. 5 cups. Five cups. 5 swords. 4 6 stars. 6 stars and 5 on the other 2. Oh my goodness. My hand is getting tired. We opened the gate, right? We opened the gate, right? Yeah, we opened the gate. I'm not gonna safety save though. We don't need it. We don't need it. I might regret this. So there were 6 stars and 5 of these. Bone worm isn't that far. How close are we to a level up? Not that close. We don't have that much healing food. So we'll just play really good. That's all there is to it. And I'm also just really not sure where to go here. I'm gonna try this way. Feels right. Hate to waste that much time. Oops. Wow. Yeah, those guys are always tricky. Cool. Feeling good. I think this is bone worm. was close. I'm gonna split at that's the same every time, but we did good there. We did good there. That was first try, right? All right, so this is the run. We have warp scroll. Do we have 2 warp scrolls? We do have 2 warp scrolls, and let's remember to equip this. And it's buffed. So I think we gotta come back. We already committed to coming back for that because the lantern and the first water switch are where we use warp scrolls. Right there could have been a spot. And I guess I'm guessing we don't get another one. Do those guys drop anything? I don't think so. All right, let's see what kind of crusher sequence we have here. And then when we warp, let's think. When we warp, we go to the catacombs. I hope I opened up the correct gate there. I think those bats have something good. We can kind of tank some hits here because we're gonna warp. Probably didn't need to save there. We could have saved over here. But we're not gonna. Oh, wait. See, I normally don't have a warp scroll, so I forget the sequence here. But please have the correct. I think it's down. All right, let's get a good gardens in. I'm gonna I should set a separate split there, because I can tell, because that'll be the one that's different with the warp. The warp skull. So we got 2 flower bags. If we happen to find one more, because we do plan on getting the lady. And we'll get the middle gate. On the second one. I knew to be careful there. Now we got this nymph doing dumb stuff. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. I'm gonna go back. Hopefully this is the lantern room. Okay, that was a good decision there. We've learned our lesson. All right, I'm not gonna save. Okay, we're doing good. All right, so let's make sure in case we warp out of here. I think we'll look at the map once we have the switch on. But I think we do want to warp out of here. I don't think we wanted to go in this room. Unless we see the foot thing. Okay, we're making good decisions here. Do we want to warp? I think we do. So we just need to get to Dire Wasp, Titan, and let's try and find the lady on the way up. We don't even need the warp. Or we don't need the gate. But we do need to find the lady. We saved, right? We like that. Let's go. I forgot those guys were the ones that dropped the medallion belt. Okay, so here we go up. And then, oh wait, what? Okay, that's a little funky. Here we go up. I don't think I could have known. And then here I think we go left. So we're keeping a lookout for the bakery lady. Another warp scroll, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna look in this room. I think bakery lady's down here. We'll give her a chance to level up again before we meet Dire Wasp. Come on, bakery lady, be in here. Nice. Luck scroll. We'll use that on the Titan. My hand is cramping. I'm gonna look in this room real quick. Okay. Oops. I think we just keep going up. All right, now for the Titan. I'm gonna look at my map here. Honestly, that might have been more the one to backtrack. I don't know what takes longer. Let's look here. We're at 43:13. Let's see how long that takes. I'll go back and... Actually, I'm not going to go back and look at anything because I won't be able to directly compare. I guess I could go back to this file in time. Maybe I'll do that. I'll go back to this file in time. How long it would have taken. But then it could vary seed to seed. Yeah, I think I don't want to backtrack through this section. I think maybe saving it for the second switch rather than... Although this is pretty quick, right? Did I have a learning scroll? Gosh, I wish I could take a break. My hand and wrist do not feel good. But we have such a good run going. We got 2 warp scrolls. Wish I could pause. If we get a fox mask, that would be ridiculous. Just keep going left. I think this is right. Come on. Okay, we're cooking with gas. Look at our inventory. We have 1 luck scroll, 1 warp scroll, and not that much food. But we're pretty high level. I don't know how we're only 348 ahead, but with 2 luck scrolls, but or warp scrolls. We do have another warp scroll. But I do feel like you're not supposed to use it here. Yeah, because you want to open this in the keep, right? Or I guess it doesn't really matter. You could have gone... Or maybe here you do use it. Because now we want to go to the keep, right? We probably... Actually, I think using it in the... That was probably a waste, because the shaman is probably longer. Honestly, we would have probably rather had another lucky scroll than... Oh, we didn't buy any food. I'm not gonna save there. I don't think I've ever really died and needed to go back to it. Pretty sure we go up. I'm gonna look over here real quick. So I think here's another save, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right, this guy I gotta remember. And this guy as well. Let him back off. That was kind of lucky. Alright, we don't need to open that switch. So that's probably the best I've done those rooms. Just kinda, I think I'm kinda over leveled. Summon scroll, oh! Thank you very much. I think we just keep going up. Pretty sure. With good jumps, you can avoid those guys. Low ceilings with them, no, you cannot. How close are we to a level up? Oh, a ways away. We like to see executioners. Executioners we can kill pretty quickly. Take the crates over here. Nothing. Wait. Oh no. I'm confused. Oh no. Please say it ain't so. We needed to go left there earlier. You stupid idiot. Got my sequence wrong. Yeah, we should have saved it for the black feather. Okay, I'm just already don't think it's that room. I wonder if this was a seed thing or a me thing. Yeah, we had a glorious run going. Well, now we can actually go. I don't even know where the black feather is now. We did get a third flower bag. I guess I'm gonna look at the end of this hallway. But that might be the run, folks. We had 2 warp scrolls and that's the run. Unless it's in here, it is in here. But we did completely buy out or get the flower, so. See there, we would like to warp. So no, we did not get parachute. So we lost all of our warp scroll time. If we just known, we just didn't know. Well, we lost all of our warp scroll. Lead. So I don't know. I'm like confused because like I'm having the cleanest run I've had, but I'm just as much on pace when I made a routing mistake. So I don't know. Here do we save? I'm gonna save. Because the next save point, I think... Wait. Yeah. I was almost on autopilot there. I guess it forces you into... Oh my goodness. We like the executioners, those are easy XP. Because they have so much attack lag. Oops. It's not good. Also not good. I think we stay up. Nope, we go down. Is there pots over here? Nope. Thought I had double jump. guess that is an advantage, as I already unlocked this area. I think there's another platforming room here. I don't think this is Trail. Yeah, it's not Trail. So I don't think I really needed to save there, but I think we go here. Go here, we wait for the imp. Here, wait for the water. I don't think we have enough healing items for Trell. Give me something here. Nope. She drops coffee, but there's way too many of them in this room. Nice, we don't have to use any healing items. So we want to go down first, I'm pretty sure. Oh shit. I'm gonna go down and right first. Get this. Don't think jewel ring is that helpful. It would have helped if we had a warp, if we had saved the warp for there, but so we have Ulok's pendant, which means we need to go to the upper gardens. Right? Nope, we made that mistake last time. It's this way. I'm doing all sorts of bad things right now. All right. So we'll save after the winged boots. Although I have died in that section before, but we won't. Fully stocked on food. Warp scroll. At this point, we would kind of prefer a lucky scroll, but we'll use it. some cheese. That's good. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we go just up. Should we save? We'll save. Because we haven't saved since beating Trell. So we go this way first. I didn't kill him. So we go that way, then this way. Give me a ham. We can go right over him. Do we go up here is the question. Yeah, we have to. Good. Some more pots over here. Okay, I thought in the past that was just a pot room. And here, I think it's this way. Nope. This would help. I was trying to do too much there. I wanted to pour my coffee. Can I not kill these guys in one hit? That means I am underleveled. I don't think we have a summon scroll for the Chimera either. Yeah, we're not gonna save. We're just gonna go straight across. I'd rather use healing items and not get hit. We're level up. We could farm that zone right there, but no, we're at 13 health. I think we go this way. We should have farmed that guy for a ham. But we're just trying to keep it moving. All right. Nice. Might have needed to go down there, yeah. I'm not gonna save. It's not good. Hell yeah. Nice. Man, I thought we could beat 130. I don't know why exactly we didn't make up time. Hope this is the right way. Right way, right way. I mean, we're technically ahead, but like, come on. I thought like 10 minutes. So I think we saved the luck scroll for Ulok. Okay. We do have a warp scroll. Which like doesn't help us that much. We don't even have a luck scroll. I mean, do we even continue with the run? We'll try him one more time, but like, I guess it'll be good practice, but I think I might just call it after Shaman. I don't know why I didn't gain time. Because this time, I mean, I guess I lost time in the keep. I just had a lot of time, small time losses, I guess. Might as well finish the run. I mean, we came this far. We had 2 warp scrolls this time. And no other major routing errors besides a little bit in the castle, but did we just like kill too many enemies? I think getting like equipment early is super helpful. I mean, we did have to fight Wendigo, but we were still ahead at that point. Through the gardens. Why did that take so long? Was it just a bad seed? Don't know if it's up or down. I think it's up. Up. I'm only gonna give this one shot. If I can't do it. All right, we're ending it there. We're already over 140. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm out.